I don't know why so many people say the Buster the Sword is like ridiculously huge. I mean, look at this thing. It fits right in my palm of my hand. It's not even that heavy. Oh Lord. Oh, well, my name's Fox Knight, so again, I'm with Fox, and because I'm doing a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII right now, and I really like it, and please go check it out. Because I'm doing a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII right now, and the game is pretty freaking awesome, and because also the remake is coming out, and I kind of really like... One, I like Final Fantasy 15, I love Kingdom Hearts, and this game, and Final Fantasy VII, and I love Final Fantasy VII's characters, even though I have not actually finished the entire game. The game itself, because it's getting a remake, and it's getting a remake with Kingdom Hearts style mechanics of fighting. At least that's so far as I've seen from like the one screenshot I have that has the attack button, magic button, everything on below it. So I'm going ahead and assume that's very much the Kingdom Hearts style of fighting. Because of that, like I wanted to talk about it a little more because I seen a article a little bit earlier, and it said what we should have changed in the remake, and I'm just like, no, don't change anything. Because they're saying more sensibility, because of modern sensibilities and bull like that. And my thought process is, they probably shouldn't really change anything. One because it's art, and you know, it's the whole thing like, oh, censorship of art. So no. Art should be free to do whatever the budget wants. If it wants to show something crazy, sure, let's show something crazy. Something that goes against the common opinion, let it go against the common opinion. And the biggest thing, because again, I played this game and I'm like, oh Lord, is Avalanche are terrorists. Avalanche, if you don't know what the game is, the group that Cloud, Tifa, and Barret are part of. And they go around blowing up buildings. and I'm just thinking like, yeah, it's very terrorist. They straight up say they're terrorists. But, again, it is kind of the point, even though, yes, there are bad things that have happened now, especially with the word terrorist, don't change it. One, that it's a story that happened back in 1997. Just let it happen now. You don't have to go, quote-unquote, PC. And again, some people might laugh at that since I don't swear, but then that's more just a choice of mine, because I would swear a lot, and I do not need the freaking problems with that. But in any case, things like that are just kind of annoying. And then there was other things that also happened, like like in this article that I read, like they said something they want to change were the optional characters of Vincent and Yuffie. Where, if you don't know about Final Fantasy VII, is that both of those characters are actually optional to get. You can actually go throughout the entire game without getting either of them. And they said that they should have them more in there or more active to the story. And I say, one, again, I haven't played that far into the game yet, so I actually haven't even gotten to where they are, but I at least know that they are optional characters. And here's the thing that I have against that bit. That bit is, and I've been talking about that bit. Having characters that are optional makes it to where you want to have more replayability. Where you want to go find, like, okay, I didn't get Vince. Who's this guy in red? Vincent, holy crap. Let me play the game again and try to get him, or see how he works with them. Or again, Yuffie too, because apparently Yuffie's kind of actually difficult to get. And, you know, you can have your own things. You can even have, like, maybe, like, your own story, or, like, things that connect them to, maybe, if they're going to have them in the next one, keep them optional, because again, that allows for more replayability of the game. And I have no idea where this video is going, so I'm sorry. But, let them have more replayability in the game. Have it to where, because if you, what the fuck is that on my, there's a weird, that's a yellow and black, that's not a ladybug, I don't know what the fuck it is. My window screen's jacked up, so little bugs are flying in every once in a while. Let it have it to where you have the optional ability. Because then again, it is more like, okay, if you explore, you get more out of the game. And that's always, I say, a good part of the game. That's like going to, I want to say, like, Legend of Zelda and saying, you should be able to find all the Kokoro things, and they all should be easily marked, like, all on your map, just everywhere the Kokoro seeds are left. And yeah, I know the Kokoro seeds ending, or the shrines would be a better one. And they should all be easily marked or whatever. I'm like, no, half the fun is trying to explore and find them. And that's kind of where I fall along this line. Having to find these characters, and then when you get them, it's like, oh crap, it's like getting an awesome reward. It's like, oh crap, I can get this awesome, cool character. Sweet. That's apparently a red vampire, which actually, what was it? I try to remember correctly. I think, because I had written a fan fiction, yeah, of Kingdom Hearts meets Naruto meets Fullmetal Alchemist. I know, just and I remember I think it was over Vincent. I was trying to figure out if he was a vampire. No, it was for a role play thing. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But actually, that's a really good way to boost up your storytelling if you're like the game master of all that. But I was trying to look up and was like, wait, is he a vampire or not? Because like I see like so many memes that he's a vampire, but no, it's just he sleeps in coffins. But you get a cool vampire character, you get a cool ninja character, and you get these cool get cool characters after that. Which also, I guess, well, I don't know, maybe because he's so well done later on that they were able to give him Dirge of Cerberus, which told Vincent's story. But yeah, it's just kind of like you don't have to change stuff like that. If they're gonna make Final Fantasy VII, the remake, they're gonna remake this game. I want them to remake it not exactly, but almost exactly like the original game. I want basically the same dialogue. If there's some clunky dialogue in there, okay, sure, you can probably change it a bit. But I want it to be almost exactly the same. Why? And almost exactly the same. Maybe you can shade some add other things. Like maybe Vincent has more story plot lines in this. Like maybe, I don't know, if you get Vincent, there's kind of an optional quest for him, like learn a little bit more that maybe sets him off on his quest to become in Dirge of Cerberus, or maybe get a little bit more with Yuffie and have a little more, of that bit, other than just, because again, like if they're just like kind of just there, it's kind of, they should at least have a little bit more to say at least, or have them at least some different some dialogue for them when they go through the game. But like I want it to be almost exactly the same, because again, the game like Final Fantasy VII, at least like this one, there is kind of some exploration in here. You do explore to find these different items that are laid around, and you can do things that are, you can have like so many different not so many, but certain different choices. Whether it be a more famous scene, the cross-dressing scene, where you can choose to explore the heck out of this place and find all the pieces that make it to where you're apparently the most attractive person there. Or you can just grab the dress and then they say, you're a guy in a dress. And I think they either attack you or they throw you. I don't know. I only got in, I think, 2 of those. And that's because I played it once. I'm like, no, I want to get all of it, dang it. And I got it all and then I got taken to the, never mind. Anyways. It's something like that where having things that are optional allows you for better replayability. Allows you to play more into this. And I kind of really want to see that. Especially because this world is freaking huge on and of itself in Final Fantasy VII. And if you think about like all the little things you can do in here, all the exploration all around and stuff, the game is pretty freaking huge. Like, if anything, it's and again, I'm just saying that from the bit I've seen, which isn't even that far. Like, I got into the point where I got into the first town outside of the main city, and that was basically it. And that itself, at least to me, was freaking huge. So if they're gonna bring it up to nowadays, having a game like that would be probably even bigger than Final Fantasy 15, and that's a freaking big world. Even then, it's a big world, I should say, because there are a lot of invisible walls, which is just like, why are you gonna make a free world and have so many blatant invisible walls? It just kind of sucks. But in any case, this was just a quick video I kind of wanted to do. I'm pretty sure it probably was not quick. But, yeah, this is just something I wanted to say, because Final Fantasy VII, it is probably one of the, original Final Fantasy games. Though technically, I think not including Kingdom Hearts. Original Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy 1, and that was on the PSP. Actually, no, it was Dissidia. I played Dissidia first, liked the character, and like, I want to play from the first game all the way to the last game. And then I was just like, playing the first Final Fantasy game, like, yeah, no. Nothing against the first Final Fantasy game, FYI, but it's just, I was like, I kind of want to get through this game and through the other games so that way I can get the Cloud story. But then I found out that, oh, none of them are connected. Well, great. That's why, while playing Dissidia, Leon, a.k.a. Squall, did not know Cloud. That makes more sense now. And why I've never heard about any of these other characters. And that's why I just went straight to Final Fantasy 7. But in any case, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Do you want the Final Fantasy 7 remake to change some things for PC's sake or stuff, or do you want it to stick to its roots, stick to its main source material, maybe update some dialogue, but other than that, not so much. And honestly, because even so, like the whole terrorist thing, even though they go by the name of rebels, technically in Star Wars, they're terrorists. Technically. And I'm saying that, and I'm not saying that to like say, oh, terrorists are good. No. I'm not saying that at all. I'm merely stating that if you're going to change it for Final Fantasy VII, why? Because technically they're the exact same thing as this. Like, what, are they going to call them the Shinra Rebels or some bullcrap? I could see that completely happening. Just calling them rebels, which I don't know. In a way, it's like okay, but also it's kind of like, and again, this is not for terrorism. This is more along the lines of just because the art had it done, and it's just because some idiots over there, some freaking idiots over there did some bullcrap and are freaking stupid beyond all repair. Just because they screw that up doesn't mean they should change something that happened way before them, like a game that happened way before that. They had to censor themselves because of some bullcrap some idiots did over there. That's what I'm saying on that trademark. It's not supporting terrorism or anything like that. It's saying because of some morons over there doing some stupid crap, they shouldn't change something that happened before then or other things like that. It's to quote Rick, that's retarded. But in any case, thank you all for watching. For sure videos I've done, links are on my Facebook, description over there. Tell me in the comments below. What do you want do you want anything changed in the remake? Do you want anything added in the remake? Tell me what you guys think. But thank you for watching. See you on my videos, and we will see you later. Yeah.